Coming up today on YOLO, Texas.
You cannot say rosé without saying rosé all day.
So my goal for today is hit 100.
Oh, that's easy.
Is it?
Many visitors come through and they say, oh, we've been to Texas, but not quite like here.
Join us on our trip across Texas.
We've launched what we call an arrive and drive supercar driving experience. No experience necessary. You just come on down, you get in the seat, you get behind the wheel, and you're actually driving around the track with an instructor by your side.
Oh, that downshifting sounds good. Put it right up against the ground.
We have a really diverse menu of supercars, a unique mix of all the different platforms. Every car is unique and special in its own way.
That was amazing.
That was out of this world, amazing.
Today we're here at Harris Hill Raceway with Longhorn Racing Academy. They've got some super fast cars and their saying is drive your dreams. So I think we're gonna do that today. Steve, we meet again.
Good to see you.
Let's go ahead, let's talk about the different packages that y'all offer here at Longhorn Racing Academy.
Well, we've got the upper tier, which is the Lambo and the Ferrari and the Porsche GT3. And then you've got the lower tier, which is going to be the Cayman GT4, which is a great car, especially for this track. And it's also got the BMW M2 competition. And then we actually have if you really want to get in there and get after it in something a little less powerful, but maybe a little more light and nimble, we still have a race-prepped Miata that we can throw you in. Now you have to be very proficient with a manual gearbox on that one.
I just started learning how to drive a stick.
Sweet, good for you.
So next time we come out here, can I try it?
Of course you can.
Okay.
Yeah, heck yeah. You're starting to kind of get some skill out here too, definitely. It's getting a lot better very quickly, which is nice.
Okay, so my goal for today, when I'm out there, is to hit 100.
Oh, that's easy.
Is it? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I've done before,
on the side straight here, I think you've done 100 before, so let's maybe shoot for 105. Just make sure when I tell you to brake that you brake.
Okay, I promise I will brake.
Yeah.
So today, y'all are hosting a bachelor party. So how does that work?
Those are a blast because everybody's in a great frame of mind. Everybody wants the groom to have a great time. Vroom's super accommodating for whatever they want the program to be. 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars. Usually, customize it to whatever people want, as long as it's not like, let's go off-road.
Yeah, I don't want to take the Lambo off-road,
Yeah. We can get lunch catered in and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it works out great.
Well, I love being on this track. I've driven it both ways. You're gonna surprise me today.
I'm gonna surprise you, yep.
Surprise me today, and I say let's get to it.
Let's get you out there, get you up to 105.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're gonna start the little classroom session here. This is what you're looking at right here, Harris Hill Raceway, 1.8 mile track, 11 turns, a lot of elevation, a lot of up and down, a couple of blind corners, which really makes it interesting, makes it more fun. Look at those 6 bullet points there. 3 of them have the word smooth in it. Can't stress it enough. All right, let's talk about vision. Keep your eyes up, looking down the road. Don't look 40 feet over the hood, look way down the road. It's gonna keep you much better prepared for what's coming. Not to mention, we've got some help for you out there. We have some cones up to help guide you around this track since you've never been there. Every corner will have what we call a turn-in cone. When you get to this turn-in cone, that's when we want to start turning the car into the corner. There will be an apex cone, meaning the innermost part of the corner. We're going to work the car into that apex cone. And if you have your eyes up, you'll see a track out or exit cone. All we're trying to do, guys, open the radius of the corner. The straighter a car is pointed, the faster we can go. Let's go drive.
This thing throws you around corners like nothing I've ever been in. The acceleration and the braking into the corners is like, it's wild.
Straight on down.
We're about to peace out, so later.
Great line, Ariel. Good throw. And perfect. More left.
On the straight. I told y'all I would go past 100. Absolutely love it here at Longhorn Racing Academy. Next time I come back, we'll go even faster. Coming up next, we visit with our friends at H3 Wines, where we pair the perfect red wine with your style. Don't go anywhere.
Take a piece of our travels with you. On your next adventure, shop our exclusive store for shirts, mugs, and even masks. To celebrate what it means to be a true traveling Texan, head on over to YOLOTX.com for all things YOLO Texas. We'll see y'all on the road.
We are here today in the YOLO Texas studios, and I am so excited for this one because any day that we start our day with wine, especially an H3 wine, is A-okay with me. Joining us today virtually is certified sommelier, our favorite sommelier, Sarah Tracy. Thank you. What do we have in front of me? I am so ready because I am thirsty.
Well, I'm very excited to lead you through a tasting of these delicious red wines because it is National Red Wine Week. So why not do a whole tasting flight? And I feel like red wine never goes out of style. It's always classic. And so in that spirit, H3 thought it would be really fun to lead you through a wine and fashion pairing today.
I love that. It is totally something, you know, what's in and out is very trendy right now. And so anything that you could pair with the personality is, I think is brilliant. So walk me through what we're gonna be tasting today.
Yes, the first wine is the H3 Cabernet Sauvignon. And we also sent you, as just a special little treat and a thank you for being a fan, we sent you a custom bottle with an illustration by artist Emma Sutherland to kind of capture your personality on your bottle of wine. And the Cabernet and your personality, we think, is really the life of the party. You know how to sparkle and shine. You walk into the room, people are just drawn to you. You're really warm, you're outgoing, you're friendly, and lots of dark fruit here, right? Dark berries, maybe a little bittersweet cocoa, just a delicious, easy drinking Cabernet, $15, you really can't beat the price on it too.
I absolutely love it. I love it. It was a life of the party Cabernet because definitely it is bold, but it is so easygoing. So I love that it is such a great wine and great pairing for me. I think y'all nailed it. Good job. I love it. It makes me want to dance.
So the next one is going to be the H3 Red Blend.
Okay.
And this is the type of wine, if you're in that mood where you are just cool, you're approachable, you're casual, this is the wine for that person that has like a closet full of amazing sneakers, always rocking like the perfect jeans, white t-shirt, maybe even someone that lives in athleisure but always makes it look amazing. This is really smooth. It is really, really luscious. It is very easygoing. This is a wine that I don't even feel needs to be paired with a big meal. I think you can pop it open on the patio with some friends and just kind of sip on it. It's just casual, delicious, kind of anytime kind of wine.
I love how you keep on saying that it's easygoing because it is easygoing down and it's so, so smooth. But yeah, it's definitely something that you could just take to an outdoor area.
Yes, and the red blend, actually, you could slightly chill it. That would also be really, really delicious. And then finally, if you're ready for the next taste, we have the H3 Merlot.
Okay.
This wine to me is probably the most versatile wine in the group. It can be at home at a fancy dinner. It can also be at home just chilling out, relaxing with friends. It really does it all. And I think this pairs with a personality and a fashion sense that we're calling the perfect balance. Somebody that can work hard and play hard, go from the conference room to happy hour without missing a beat. And just someone that, you know, when you've had a tough day and you've been putting yourself out there, just come home, you wind down, you take a little self-care time to chill. This Merlot is definitely what I would want in my glass.
Oh my goodness.
Fashion-wise, if we're keeping with the fashion pairings, this is the wine for me that can go very like high-low, can balance with like Fendi and also Forever 21 in the same look and just look amazing.
I love it. That's really my style as well. You know what I really love about this wine? It is a little bit bolder than I was expecting because sometimes, you know, I get scared of trying different wines. I always stick with the cab, but you know, this Merlot was really good. It was a little, like it has a little kick, like a boldness to it, a well-bodied, balanced, like exactly, it is well-balanced.
It really does kind of cover all the bases there, and it's one of my favorite wines, definitely, of the tasting today.
Oh my goodness, I think this one is the top. I'm glad you saved this one the best for last because that one was it was a pleasant surprise. Let me just put it that way. I love that one. What if someone doesn't want to dip their toes into a red wine? I know that you have some other recommendations as well for us too.
Yeah, so this is when I would steer you towards rosé. H3 makes a delicious rosé, and it's made with red grapes. And so this is a way you can kind of feel like you're celebrating Red Wine Week, but you still like a light, crisp, refreshing wine to enjoy. I would definitely say rosé, chill it, pour it, pop it, and just enjoy your weekend.
I know, and you cannot say rosé without saying rosé all day.
All day long, girl, you know it. So all these wines you can pick up at your local grocery store, your local wine shop, all through the Drizzly app, which I love. You can pull that up and just have the wines delivered straight to your door. So easy. And you can check out my website, which is thelushlife.xyz for more information on the wines and also the pairings.
I absolutely love it. Well, I'm gonna keep on enjoying. Cheers, Sarah. Have a great weekend.
Cheers, you too.
From the YOLO Texas studios to El Paso, we hit the road to Sun City after the break.
We've got a great region that offers a lot. We are situated at the westernmost tip of the state. We are on the border of New Mexico and Mexico. We're about 850,000 strong and a very hospitable and welcoming community.
Thank you for having us here in El Paso. I heard that y'all do Texas differently.
Many visitors come through and they say, oh, we've been to Texas, but not quite like here. We're in the high desert, and so even the terrain is different. We're in a different time zone. Yeah. We are called the Sun City, so this nice warm vitamin D that we're soaking up allows us to enjoy great year-round activities. So when we say we do it different, we really do.
I'm so excited to be here. So what are your recommendations for me?
You can't come out here and not have our traditional Mexican food. We feel it's second to none. So Rosa's Cantina, everyone knows the song. If you want me to hum a few bars.
I mean, if you do, I will. You've got me excited about margaritas and enchiladas, but what do you eat here for breakfast?
I think waking up early and visiting the Savage family of Savage Goods would be in your best interest. So they've got fantastic scones, homemade donuts, great bread, and wonderful coffee. I would also hit Red Sands. We've got some wonderful vendors out there that'll give some ATV rides, and you guys can live it up a little bit if you're a thrill seeker.
I love this. I'm falling in love with El Paso.
I love that. I love that. We're super excited to have you, and we always like bringing visitors in, teaching them the ways of El Paso, and then sending off a new ambassador for our community.
We really wanted this to be just this incredible community place. So it's always been about more than the food. We want really like a place where people can gather. That neighborhood place like on the corner that like where we know their name, we know their drink, where people really feel that sense of home and place. And so to do that, we felt like, okay, it needs to go from morning till night. Like stop by for your morning coffee, come by for happy hour with your friends. We're here all day. We've got this great team, and every team member that comes in brings something new.
I've already started digging into this, and it's delicious.
So right now you're eating a custom burrito bowl. Burritos are one of our main items, and we have some staples that people can order from, or they can build their own. And we really want to offer something for everyone. So we have about 80% of our menu can be vegan, but there's also tons of things for people who would rather have meat or eggs. All of our baked goods are vegan just naturally. Honestly, you would never know biting into them.
It is so like fluffy.
We've been doing this a long time and I still can't get over them.
You've literally got everything going on here.
Yes, which is fun. That's exactly, we just want it to be that neighborhood staple.
That's awesome. I love how local you are and how like you just love El Paso, and it just shows here.
You know, this is our chosen home. We aren't from here, but we moved here very intentionally because we loved this city and loved the community and the people, and we want this space to be reflective of that. So all of our merchandise is either designed or produced locally. Really? There's so much great art, so much great music, and great food. Just the culture here is so beautiful, and the people are so beautiful, so it's fun to bring that in.
Next up, we head to an iconic spot made famous by a singer-songwriter. After that, we buckle up in a new ride. You're not gonna wanna miss it. If you want to know where we're off to next, follow us along every journey by liking YOLO Texas on Instagram.
We have to start talking about Rosa's Cantina because of the famous song.
Yes.
So I actually talked to my uncle the other day, and he was like, oh, you're going to El Paso, you have to go to Rosa's Cantina.
People always ask, was Marty Robbins over there? And I tell them, you know, history is history, you can believe it if you want, but I truly believe that he was.
It's like he put like El Paso on the map with that song.
He really did, yes.
The food looks great. I already started digging in, so pardon me.
Yes, no, good for you.
This was spicy, and I loved it. So do you want to tell me a little bit about what we've got going on the table?
Here, we started out with our nachos. Those are our Rosa's nachos. This is our famous Martha's burrito, which is huge.
I know.
And it is a combination of the red and green chili.
Oh my gosh.
That's all you right there.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So you can tell me if you like the red or the green better.
I think I like the green.
Okay.
really good.
Then you do like spicy because I think the green is spicier.
Is it? Okay. I love spice.
So this is our classic margarita, and then we have our signature drink, which is our blueberry lemonade.
It tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Does it?
And it makes me happy. We've got food. You've got great drinks. What else do you have going on here?
So we do live music 6 days a week. We do karaoke on Wednesdays.
I mean, y'all are doing a fabulous job.
We get great customers, and I think it's a really fun atmosphere, and people seem to enjoy it.
El Paso is such an amazing city, but we're also home to one of the most beautiful desert landscapes anywhere in Texas. And the best way to experience it is on one of these UTVs.
Tell me all about how it got started. Like, this is amazing.
So we've been in operation now for almost 10 years, and it's been just a phenomenal experience. We just love coming out here and meeting new people, providing these safe and exciting tours. We get people from all over, not just Texas, but all over the country that come out here to check us out.
Nice. So tell us what is a tour? Like, what does it encompass?
So the tour, basically, you've got a trained tour guide that takes you out on a 25-mile adventure ride through some of the most beautiful and scenic areas that El Paso has to offer out here in the desert community. We'll show you some fossils, we'll talk a little bit about the area, we'll talk about the ecosystem, and most importantly, you come out and have a blast on these dunes.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How would you rate this Uber?